Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Killing Me Inside. After 2 months? 2 months? I guess. Because my last Killing Me Inside reaction was in April this year, of course. The song Black and White, if I remember that right. It was a really cool song, one of their older tracks, and today we jump into one of their newer tracks, if I would say. At least the music video was uploaded 2 years ago. I don't know if it's really a new song or if they just. Alright, sorry, I wanted to check the quality. If it's really a new song, if they just re-uploaded it 2 years ago, I have absolutely no idea. The song is called Moving On, and I'm expecting, especially if it's a little bit more modern, Killing Me Inside, I expect a little bit more typical metalcore stuff, because you guys know I reacted to also really old Killing Me Inside songs, and it really sounds like old school post-hardcore metalcore stuff from the early 2000s 2010 era. But if it's a little bit more modern, I also reacted to a couple of modern tracks. They were a little bit softer, especially when I think back to the song with the girl they had. They got two songs with a girl, I remember that. But also the song, I don't know from when Young Blood was. In general, I have absolutely no idea. We will see. We will see. But I expect more modern metalcore stuff. And maybe a little bit softer than the old school stuff. But I don't literally know. I really don't know. We will see. Killing Me Inside. Moving on. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, sorry to pause after because of copyright strike. This is Killing Me Inside with Moving On. And it's definitely modern, like I told you before, because when you compare this song to, I don't know, Diary of a Passed Away or Black and White or other tracks from that record especially, it sounds way modern, way more modern, definitely. But in my opinion, still, Killing Me Inside sounds like an old school post-hardcore group, and especially also with this high voice like the singer got, especially more like Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Veil. I really enjoy that. It's really cool. I would say one of my favorite tracks is definitely Young Blood, because it was really heavy, it was really screamy and stuff. Um, Compared to the other songs, if I could say that. Um, but it's still a really cool track. I really enjoy that one. Like I said, I love old school Killing Me Inside. I love their old school stuff, but sometimes I much love even more their modern stuff. Of course, not their softer modern stuff, but when you think of Youngblood, when you think of Moving On, for example, these are really amazing tracks. I really enjoy that, and I'm honest with you. I'm a little bit more modern type of metal guy. When I compare old school stuff with modern metalcore, for example, I definitely would stick more to modern metalcore than to old school metalcore. Even if I get nostalgic, of course, when I listen to old school metalcore, but I think modern metalcore got really, really a lot of gems out there. There are a lot of gems out there, and I freaking love that. But yeah, just my opinion to that song. So we go a little bit back, maybe a little bit more. Let's go back to the song. All right, that was Killing Me Inside with Moving On. Massive track, in my opinion. A really, really massive track. I really enjoyed that one. Like I said, a old school Killing Me Inside is awesome, but modern Killing Me Inside is way more awesome. But that's just me because I really like modern metalcore type of stuff. Hey, I'm sorry for that. But hey, Killing Me Inside is a massive band. I really enjoy all of their or almost all of their tracks. Like I said, I don't like their more softer types of tracks. I can't really tell you the names of them. Oh yeah, now I freaking closed it. I'm so stupid. Killing Me. I guess it's they got this one song featuring AIU. Yeah. Then they got Fake. Yeah. But like I said, Youngblood was an extremely amazing one. That was, in my opinion, one of my favorite tracks. Black and White was also really awesome. I really enjoyed that one. But hey, I would also say that Moving On could be in my top three. I'm honest with you. It could be my top three. It was a really cool song. So come straight into my private Spotify playlist if it's on Spotify. But I guess yes, because they have their stuff on Spotify usually. Alright, guys, that was another one of Killing Me Inside. If you haven't seen my other Killing Me Inside reactions, I will give you my Killing Me Inside reaction playlist right now in the outro. Just click on the playlist on screen and you can watch them if you want to. If you want to talk about Killing Me Inside with me at our community, join our community Discord. Links down in the description. You can join anytime. You can talk about anything you want. Good to see you there. And then I'll see you guys again. In another reaction would be awesome. And I say, bye!